I'm resetting. Wow, that was the most embarrassing start to any run I've ever had in my life. What do you mean what do you mean Sparkless 120 was doing worse here? What do you mean Sparkless 120? No, this is not an indication that I should just do a Sparkless 120 run. But yeah, so JDQ, it was a lot of fun. I had a there's so many of the stories. I mean, I guess I can start off with the Mario relay. There was a lot. So I'm working on a video, or maybe multiple, on that relay, and I'm very, very excited to kind of get to work on that fairly soon. And one of the things that I really enjoyed was getting to see and meet a lot of different types of runners who were a part of it, and just hardly anyone. There were hardly that many people who actually ran Mario 64. There were people who just straight up have never ran Mario ever, or even touch an N64 controller in their life, including me. No. I think I've held an N64 controller before, but I've never actually seriously played games on the N64 because I never had one when I was a little kid. And it was definitely a surreal experience, kind of learning how to play with an N64 controller. It was not as awkward playing practicing for my star as I thought I would feel. So I'm patting myself on the back a tiny bit for that. Let's see if I can get this sunny flight going. Okay, this sunny flight's already better than last time, for sure. Oh my god, that actually worked out pretty darn well. And back to the Mario run. For anyone that doesn't know, who were not paying attention, so the main big gimmick run of this past GDQ was the fact that we had a 70+ person relay for Mario 64, essentially practically 1 star per person. And this was one of those it wasn't like you just get a bunch of veterans to do it. You got people of all different skill level doing it. You had people like Bubsia doing a star blindfolded. You had people like myself who've never really done this before. And you had people who had different backgrounds, and it was really, really cool getting to do all of that. I forget the 120 round is actually just starting to chase on the guy on the Nork, and then actually touching the dragon. Oopsies. It's gonna, yeah. Wait, now I think I'm feeling a little bit better about tackling this. Okay. Hopefully I can actually sub 3-hour this. Dayoman starting on 120. How long before until he catches up to you? In fact, I'm willing to bet he if he's doing a run right now. I'm willing to bet Dayo catches up to me by the end of Toasty. If I remember correctly, I think his route is really. I believe his route, he starts out Sunny Flight, Dark Hollow, and then Toasty. So if that's the case, he's gonna catch up to me. He's gonna catch up to me. By the time we hit Toasty. They won't catch me out of respect. Listen, Deo and I did hang out at GDQ, and we had a great time. And the one of the more shocking things is that like Deo, one, knew who I was, and secondly, was like pretty nice to. No, I'm not okay, but okay. Let me preface it by saying, not that I didn't think Deo would be nice to me, or that he's a nice person. That's not what I'm saying. But I was surprised at like how friendly he was, like, and pretty like inviting, like for someone like me. Someone who's like not exactly known for OG Spyro speed running and just focus on it. He was still like pretty cool with me. And we had fun. We had fun, especially like we didn't hang out like a whole lot, but we did have like one night where we were consuming beverages of the adult type, which was fun. That was fun. And yeah, no, we were pretty chill. Yeah, he and I spent time like talking to each other, like left and right about a number of things about our background. Deo like loved sharing the story about how like I'm Puerto Rican, and figuring out how and like him like being very curious of like how did a Puerto Rican land himself in Ohio. And he was very fascinated about it. Which, and you know, it was brilliant. And not like we didn't hang out like 20. Okay, let me make sure that I get everything, because I'm not coming back to this. Like, can I actually? Thank you. But yeah, no, we hung out. There were a lot, and like there's so many people from PlayStation Nation that were like exceedingly fun. That like they were incredibly fun to hang out. Obviously, there were the people I had already known beforehand. You know, and Utera, Adhikara, mainly Maeve, Chamey. Like I already knew all those, all of them, because I hung out with them in the past. But then I was seeing like, oh come on, I forgot there's a buffer with these flames. But then it was like, but then I started to hang out with like people that I only ever like watched their caught their streams of, and like for example, let me see, Marathon Man, Big Chickenator, and Anchovy, for anyone who doesn't know, a ton of people, and even people who like I have never met before. Oh yeah, Ricky, Ricky was another person. So Rick, I'm gonna forget my roommate for all of GDQ. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to like make this into a competition, but I want to say, my room was like pretty hype, all things considered. It was the room was myself, the Rickster, Ricky, mainly Maeve, and Derek Lander. That was the room, and I had it's an absolute blast. It was a wonderful time. I better not have forgotten something. I don't think I did. No. Oh, whoops. I forgot to... Yeah. Where am I going for next? Stonehill. Okay, gotcha. Ah, Stonehill, I'm not looking forward to this. I don't know how the hell I did so well, relatively speaking, at on the Sparkles 120. But I did. By the way, I'm doing this without any semblance of an idea for like a route. So anyone is saying like, oh, I'm doing this all wrong. I know. I'm not good at this. I've never done 120. Also, the sun is just hitting me in the eye like nobody's business. And might do something about that after Stonehill. Also, goddamn, I am sparkless. Or no, not sparkless, but I am at green sparks. I need to fix that real soon. I hate that. I hate that I don't have Sparks Finder. They're a minute ahead of me on gem count. Yeah, see what I'm telling you? Yeah, okay. So, like, I was slightly off. I said by the end of Toasty. We're at the start of Stonehill, so, like, good enough. Wait a minute. Nope. Go over here. I think I'm supposed to go over here. That's gonna be the theme of the stream. Oh, I think I'm supposed to go here. Let me just go for here because I have no clue if there are any gems around here. I keep forgetting. I don't think there are gems around here, if memory serves me correctly, but you never know. Actually, let me just kind of go for it this way, so that way I can go around that little, like, the top of the castle. Also, wait. Also, you said I had a gem count. Like, did they not do this order? The artisans in this order. I could have sworn he did. Oh well. Not that mattered. Not that Deo should be afraid of me breaking his 120 record. I don't even think I'll actually be past Magic Crafters by the time War ends. The world record of this category wraps up, so. Deo ends on Tosi. Okay. After Dark Alley, he does Stonehill, Town Square, then Tosi. Oh. No. Oh, okay. I see why. Okay, now I see why. It's because he collects all the gems in. He collects all the gems in, like, right before Town Square, and then he does the wall glide to get into Tosi. Is that how I think I'm interpreting it correctly? Okay, nearly got everything. That was almost good. Okay, but yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh, damn. Wow, I actually got it right. It's 2.5 minutes ahead? Holy. I'm 2.5 minutes ahead. What the hell? Yeah, this is what happens when I can actually use Sparks in 120. You get a 2.5 minute lead on this. I forget. Were you? No. Duh. What am I thinking? Ah, damn. Now I have to go back. Oh my god. I will go for the other gems when I get out of here. When I get out of this level. Do I run SRT 120? No. I don't. The only thing that knowing how to do SRT 120 would do is just have an idea of the layouts of the levels and what the gems and gem location, because I want to say like maybe like I don't remember off the top of my head if all the gems are in the same spot as before. But at the bare minimum, like 99% of the gems in SRT does retain their does retain its OG location. Also, I have no idea if this actually if it's better doing this. Actually, no, actually, I think actually I should go here first. Also, appreciate the follow. Not gonna call you out in case you don't want to, in case you just want to lurk and everything, but I appreciate the follow. I almost forgot what the I have no idea. I don't think anyone heard the sound effect, but for the follow, but it's been so long that I completely forgot what it looked like. The problem with SRT and OG movement and OG speed running and like trying to rely on and like doing both, it's the fact that the movement engine is like 1000% different. Everything about it is so different from like between both games that you might as well just call them two different games entirely. I do run OG Spyro 3 100 egg. That was not gonna make it. I do run OG Spyro 3 100 egg, and when the SRT equivalent to that is just any percent, because there's no sorcerer skip in, and there's no sorcerer skip in SRT. And I do run a category called 200 egg, where you're doing any SRT 3, and then you do 100 egg from OG Spyro 3, one after the other. I think it's a really cool category because it highlights just how different both games are in terms of movement. Oh, I actually got it. Huh. I'm actually doing not bad at all. Yeah, you are right, Roog. When they made Reignited, they kept the movement basically, they basically, instead of having, wait, did I get all the gems? Okay, I did. Instead of getting all the, instead of like tailoring each game's movement to its original, game counterpart, they just straight up decided to make all the movement consistent for all three games. I'm missing 2 green. What am I missing? Damn, that's so unfortunate. What on earth did I miss that I missed? Definitely has something. It definitely is something from back here. It has to be. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I definitely was missing something for sure. Okay, I'm not losing that much time compared to the Sparks 120. I think I'm gonna lose a little bit of time. What? No? No, I'm still saving 15 seconds? Okay. All right. You know, not that I'm complaining. Not that I'm complaining. But at the same time, I am flabbergasted at that. Okay. I probably actually should have checked and see if everything was right. But that's fine. So yeah. Back to GDQ. So GDQ was, there was a lot of really fun stuff that happened. One of the things that I really wanted to do while at GDQ, and this might not be a massive surprise to people who who know me, I love go-karting. I love karting. I love racing so much. And whenever I have the opportunity and I go to a new place and I have time to do so, I love checking out the local go-karting scene. That is like one of my favorite things to do. I think I kind of messed that up. That's fine. That's not the end of the world. Come on, you damn thief. And so I organized like a little PlayStation Nation go-karting trip, and interest for that, like, it was like immediately. I had like, it got to a point where I think I had to turn people away from it. Not that I didn't want them people to join. I want, like, the more the merrier. But the online reservation for the go-karting place that I went to, I chose. No, I think I need to go here first. Can only allow 8 people per thing. And I was not entirely sure if like would they be able to accommodate a group larger than that outside of like doing individual reservations for like another time slot for those additional people. And that would require someone else to make that reservation, because I would have to be the one paying for it, and I don't want to do that. Or like, I don't want to, like, no offense, but I don't want to pay for something that I'm not gonna be a part of like that group. But either way, we had a full group of 8 people, and it was just an absolutely amazing time. I loved every second of it. We did, so the way, for anyone who doesn't know how go-karting works, it's not, most go-karting places don't do like races. Some people might think that like it's like you just do like Mario Kart style races. That's not actually how it works. How it works is that you actually everyone's on the track at the same time, but you're doing time trials. Let me actually, I think it's better if I just go here. But yeah, what the hell? You're doing time trials, and and you're trying to get like the single best lap. The challenge is also like, is the fact that you have a lot of people, like you have like a bunch of different people of different skills, kind of like doing running the track at the same time. So in a way, it's kind of like race like, where you're just trying to maneuver your way out of like different people. And I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I actually ended up with the best time. I smoke, like, I'm not surprised. Most of the people don't even know. Most of the people don't know, have never done go-karting, or have not done it in years. Meanwhile, I go-kart at least a couple of times a year. And I had like the single. So the cool thing about it is that this go-kart place, the way they have their carts set up is the fact that they start you on like a relatively low speed, but if you're skilled enough and you get like a certain time, like a certain like best time on a lap before the session is over, then they will automatically make your car go a lot faster. And the time to unlock that extra speed is 23.7 seconds. And I actually got it. Like, I was the only one out of the entire group who actually pulled it off. But I didn't pull it off until like the literal end. So I didn't actually get to enjoy like big zooms. However, oh my god, June, hey, how you doing? Thanks for the quick pop to say GLs. Appreciate it. I'm assuming you ended up getting back home safe from GDQ, and it was so lovely to meet you. I like I was saying, everyone, at GDQ was so great to meet like June, including you. You were absolutely a delight to talk to and to hang out with. And I just absolutely, man, I'm just like, everybody was so nice. Everybody was like just absolutely fantastic over there. Like it was definitely like, it almost like we kind of like created, like it was practically like a found family. You know, I don't, or like, you know, we all most of us had just met each other and we only ever interacted like online and stuff, but we then met up in person in Pittsburgh a lot, like the vast majority of us, and we just like, and there was like, you know what, you know when you're like meeting like a bunch of people for the first time and you're like wondering how the other people are gonna be like, are gonna like react, or how they're gonna like be social level wise. And there's always like that one, like you would think that the worry about like, oh, that like the initial phase of like awkwardness of trying to like get a feel for someone, and just trying to see like how like their humor levels, or like what kind of person they are. And it becomes like there's a small like transition period where like things can get a tiny bit awkward. No, none of that. There was none of that at all. Everyone was super chill. Everybody was super nice. I was just mentioning that earlier about how like Dale and like we were hanging out, and Dale was like this super chill guy. And was another one that I hung out with. I can't lie, and this is like, maybe I'm patting myself on the back a little bit too hard. I was shocked, but like all the compliments I was getting from everyone, like, and like, you know what the funny thing is, everybody was kept telling me, motherfucker, telling me I like, God, this is like, when those promises to be kind of happy. Yeah, no, I agree. It did, and in a way, did kind of feel like, well, I've never actually been to summer camp, or at least how Americans, like how American media would describe summer camp to be. Those kind of like camps don't really exist in Puerto Rico. But I do kind of get the feeling it was basically summer camp, but better. I was shocked by like how many people were like incredibly nice to me. And wow, great speed run that I'm doing. And it was just really nice. I was a little shocked that like everybody from like Deo to Ann to Big Chickenator to like just a lot of different people were like really chill with me. Like saying like, it was really funny. They kept repeating the exact same things, like compliment word for word, that I brought chill, positive vibes. And I'm not, and it was like half a dozen people saying that. And while I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna say like, no, I'm actually a real jerk. No, like I hate to break it to you, I'm a 100% certified asshole. No, that's not what I'm trying to get at. The funny thing is like how it was the exact same verbiage, the exact same compliment every single time out. It's just really funny how every single person said it in the exact same tones, exact same cadence. Which again, not that I'm complaining, but it is funny. But it's a little funny how it was the same thing over and over again, which makes me really, really happy. I'm missing 3 gems. You absolute fucking piece of garbage. I hate life. Anyway, so about me being this incredibly chill guy. Actually, no, but for real, where did I drop 3? Where did I drop 3 gems? Oh, did I not? No, I definitely got the cauldrons. I have to. Okay, no, it had to be like. It has to be like over here, right? Also, thank you, June. Oh, wait, no. But where are they? Where are they? I need 3. I'm missing 3 gems. I'm missing 3 gems. Can anyone spare 3 gems? Already, God, I'm losing so much time. I'm losing an absurd amount of time. I'm not resetting this again. I'm not resetting. I didn't mean to do that, though. Did not mean to do that. What the hell are those gems? Did I like miss 3? Did I miss 3 gems here? I definitely wasn't over here, but I'm gonna check again. You know, out of all the levels, I thought I had a shot at like having a situation like this. I'm gonna be real. Was not expecting Clifftown to be the one to give me the first trouble. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be real mad if it's... No, not here. There's nothing here. Where the hell are they? Where the hell are they? Oh my god. Okay, it's gonna... New challenge. Can I actually find the 3 gems before... Oh my god. Wait, I thought I already got that. I could have sworn I flamed that. Okay. Okay, well, I got 1, but now the problem is there's still a 2 gem in this entire level that I've yet to... It's not possible to have a good Clifftown. Well... You know, I'm inclined to believe you, dude. I'm inclined to believe you. I have 95 seconds to find that godforsaken 2 gem. It's gotta be like... Could it be like around here? How did I play this infinitely cleaner Sparksless? How? You actually gotta be fucking me. You actually gotta be kidding me. All right, June, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. You have a good one. I hate Clifftown. I hate Peacekeepers. Why did I do this? Why did I decide to do this category today? No, I could have just gone for Pokemon Omega Ruby. I could have just done like some chill no reset SRT, but no, I had to do a category I've never done before. I'm not mad. You're mad. Breaking news, guys who's never done a 120 run is struggling at 120. Okay. Okay, hopefully I have a good Shemp. I'm having a terrible Shemp. I'm having a terrible Shemp, and my disappointment is immeasurable. Anyways, hope everyone else is having a better day. Oh, that was... Okay, I take it back. That was clean. That was... Like, at the current rate that I'm going, I'm gonna say I'm probably gonna do... Yeah, no. Yeah, I was not gonna get there. And I'm not gonna go to the start of the level again. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna say my guess for like, oh my god, I'm glad it went up here. How did I not grab that? How did Sparks not grab that? Got everything. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Had work. Didn't go as long as I thought I would. Still have some stuff post work that I need to finish up, but it's gonna be really, oh my god, that camera. Why that camera? I want to run in these splits. They're good splits for a noob like me. They're good splits for a noob like me. But yeah, you're absolutely, oh yeah, more than welcome. Listen, I invite people to run against these, to play Spyro 1 and be like comparing splits and thinking to themselves, oh, wait a minute. I'm actually A, this is fun. B, my god, this Turtle Knight dude just absolutely sucks at the game. Please tell me that's gold. There we go. Boom. Oh, that's right. Oh, nah, okay, nope. That's a fake gold. I know why that. I should not. I meant to. Dude. There we go. Sparks, my guy, you cannot actually be. You can add. You actually cannot be serious. Nope. Yeah, you know, I kind of saw this coming. Yeah. You know, I could be mad, but I also. Yeah. Anyway, while we're kind of just rounding things out over here, let me just share some more GDQ stories. So kind of putting a curtains on that go-kart story. One thing for sure that I thoroughly loved about it is the fact that I got a chance to get ahead of Data. I just reset. Oh, okay. He's gonna be okay. By the time I finish Alpine, he's gonna be ahead of me. That's gonna be my lock. By Alpine, he's going to be ahead of me. But yeah, after we were done with our initial session of go-kart, I know I did this wrong. Don't tell me that I did this wrong. I know I did this routing incredibly wrong. After we were done, I got challenged to a 1v1 race from Kongman of Kongman 21, who for those who don't know, by the way, chill guy, really cool, loved hanging out with him all the times that I did. He's a Jack X runner, and he challenged me because we were the two best drivers in go-kart, and he challenged me to 1v1, and we did, and oh my god, okay, first of all, we did ended up getting PBs in our best lap time, but oh my god, we could not stop spinning out so much. Like, we were warmed up, but in the time it took from the first race to the second race to finish up, our tires, well, we had different cars, and the tires were cold, and so we were driving like acting as if the tires were already up to temperature, and they were not. For anyone who doesn't know, in racing and karting, tire temperature actually makes a huge difference. When your tires are cold, braking becomes like that much harder to control, and you're like that much more susceptible to spin out. And also, you're not going as fast because your tires are not like going at the aren't going as fast on account that they're still pretty cold. We kind of like with like people, how like, you know, you got to warm yourself up to be in peak condition. And basically the same with tires. And my god, I think we spun out like, god, I don't know, like 20 gajillion times in the span of like 6 minutes. It was hilarious, but oof, it was not our proudest effort. But I did have something really cool happen to me on that second race. Because I did so well on the first race, because I got a 23.6, I got they were like, you already proven, dude, you're already proven you're fast, so from the start we're just gonna give you the fastest kart setting available, which was really nice. And my god, I was not ready for how fast it was. Definitely fast. I improved my best lap PB by a little over a sec. Oh Jesus, oh my god. That was the sound effect of all time. Uh, which in karting, if you improve your PB like by 1 second, that is insane. That's an insane amount of people of time save or improvement. Granted, it was like from slow car to fast car, but still, I did so well. I actually got like set the course record for the day. So like, no one was faster than me doing the going through that lap. I think my PB was like it was like a 22.6, I want to say. Oh right, I forgot. Right. No idea if I'm doing any of this right, but who cares? Time save for the next one, I want to say. Something time save for the next one. So yeah, so that was like just an absolute boatload of fun. Oh, I so thoroughly messed up like the order of events in this level. That's fine. I think I do distinctly remember on the Sparkless 120 run that I actually did have a that I did struggle. I did like miss a gem, but I didn't lose too much time in it, so we'll see. Come on, mate. Let's see if I can actually do this right. Maybe save like a tiny bit of time. Oh, right. Before I forget, there was one little thing about the Mario Relay that I actually didn't touch upon, and no one, hardly anyone, actually noticed, except the people in the run or were paying like really close attention watching the relay live. So King J04 0444, I think that's his official name. We call him Joey. So Joey and I, we've been talking about this for a while. Joey and I are friends. He's a fellow Ghostling Yard Runner. I'm the one who actually got him into the game. Hee hee ha ha. And one thing that we had discussed is that one of his goals was to like not get a game over in the relay. And that was like one of the things he wanted. Like it wasn't like a goal. It wasn't like he would like decree the run a failure if it wasn't if we had game over. But that would be pretty sick if you had 70 plus people, most of them who never ran Mario 64 before I missed a gem, to actually pull off a game overless 70-star run. And there were a couple of times where it kind of got a little dicey, for sure. Where we kind of were on 0 lives, but we were able to like overcome that. However, late in the run, we were at 4 lives. We were at TikTok clock, which is the last level of the entire run before you get into Bowser. And one thing for sure was that we had 4 lives. We were at star number 68. Or no, we were at star 67. Jaxler, great runner, by the way. Cool dude. Love him to death. Fantastic guy. Like, I highly recommend, like, if you ever, like, like, he's in a lot of different types marathons. And he is stellar. I runs a bunch of different games. I'm missing a 5. Where am I missing the 5? Jaxler was the star before mine. And where am I missing a 5? It has to be from one of these freaks. For sure. Also, I forgot to split. I'm gonna be honest, this is going actually worse than I thought. Can't be you. Yeah, I figured. Where the hell is that damn 5 gem? It's entirely possible I may have actually missed the 5 gem here. Nope. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, you're gonna be back from the very beginning. Or no, or not. Where? There it is. Oh my god, it was that. It was you. All right, take me out of here, Gosnold. Oh, come on. This is why you're my least favorite balloonist. I'm not even joking. You are my least favorite balloonist in the entire game. I like Tuco more than you. That is saying something. Oh yeah, Jaxler. So, yeah, I knew there were gems here. So Jaxler was the star before mine at TikTok Clock. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I feel pretty good. You know, Jaxler's a very competent runner. Actually, I would say far more than competent. He's an excellent speed runner. He has 4 lives. There's no chance of me being the main. You know how like the old saying like on Twitter, like the objective of Twitter is to not be the main character for the day. My objective really was to not be the main character of speedrunning Twitter for the day. And the only way that could happen is if I like game overed at a relatively easy star such as Red Coins at TikTok Clock. And I'm thinking to myself like, okay, 4 lives. Even if it takes a couple of deaths, it's still what, 2 lives, like a couple of chances for me to just not for me to be able to just maybe even push the movement a little bit in my thing. Lo and behold, Jaxler went from 4 lives to 0 lives when he passed off the controller to me. And in my mind, I was terrified. I was like, oh no, we're so close to finishing the run, and I'm actually I'm so close. We're so close to finishing the run, actually game overless. And you're telling me that now I have to do my star with 0 lives, which again, it's a relatively easy star. The problem is if I push the movement too much and I'm unfamiliar still fully to the movement of Mario 64. If I push the movement wrong or my hand slips, I could very easily take a death, and I will end up actually being the reason we ended up getting a game over. And I didn't want to be that guy. So if you go back and look at my star, I was like playing like almost as if I was afraid, because I went hyper conservative to the with my movement to the point where it really did look like I was playing scared. And which is true. And I remember immediately walking back after high-fiving people, everybody, and I sat next to Jaxler. The first words that came out of my mouth, and I say this jokingly, did you really have to leave me with no lives for my star? But of course I say it jokingly, and it's like whatever. Like if I had taken a game over, whatever. Like like I am not a Mario speedrunner or a Mario 64 speedrunner. I've ran Mario Golf, I've ran Mario Odyssey, but not 64. Come on, get the gems. So either way, we that was a lot of fun. A lot of people were excited for it. Were excited for the relay with good reason. And I like to think that I thought I killed you. I think we knocked it out of the park. We raised a ton of money for charity. In fact, we raised so much money, we actually ended up fulfilling a ton of extra bonus stars, like tackled on to the end of the whole thing. Like we had donation incentives to add as many as 5 stars to the end. So technically, we actually ended up with I think the final Bowser stage gives you a third at the end. So technically 76 stars. Oop. And overall, just had an absolute blast. I really loved it. Loved the experience. And that is definitely something that I will I'm gonna take with me for the rest of my life. That is something no one can take away from me. The fact that I finally made it to run at GDQ on main stage. Well, I mean, granted, it was part of a relay for a game that I've never ran before, but at least it's something. And got to be a part of something exceedingly cool. Did I? Please tell me I have everything. Okay, yeah, I got everything. That was extremely dangerous to actually do. Let me just grab some. Hello? Yeah, oh my god, so much time passed that, like, the music just straight up stopped. There we go. There's the music again. Oh, this is the part where I'm starting to, where I might be getting a tad bit nervous about. But hey, we'll see. We shall see. Actually, no, not even here. No, high caves. I'm not too terrified in terms of forgetting gems. I am gonna be forgetting. It's gonna be a struggle with by the time I reach Wizard Peak pretty soon. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the food I had a lot of fun in or there in Pittsburgh. I actually went with Kara, Tara, and Maeve. We went to a tour of PNC Park, which for those of you who don't know, it is that's the baseball stadium where the Pittsburgh Pirates play, the local pro baseball team. I'm gonna assume. I think this is the route for the newbie route. I'm pretty sure it's doing this. That is my guess. I even got myself a I got myself like a Roberto Clemente Just, oh, really? I thought I actually got it. I could have sworn I actually carried enough momentum there. That's fine. There we go. Did I miss it? Okay. I thought for a moment I, like, maybe almost missed something, but... Ah, damn. That's fine. It's taking me to the top of the, Yeah, it's taking me over here. Okay, that's not so bad. I even got myself like a Roberto Clemente shirt, which for anyone who doesn't know, I forgot about these. I forgot about these guys. I'm trying to see if I can if I can cook something here. Cook something on the fly. Whoa, hello? Hello? What? What? I don't know what to say. Oh man, I don't know what Laura is complaining about, but I keep this easy. Oh man. I will say that was better than I thought I would actually do. That was better than I thought. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. I forgot about the yellow thief here. All right, not yellow thief. There's a regular thief here. But yeah, a Roberto Clemente jersey for a Puerto Rican who's a diehard baseball fan like me, that is like something like you need to sort of get. Like that is a must for like any Puerto Rican baseball fan. Ah, damn. Damn, I was so close. Like if I hit that spider, I could have actually tried to finish the level right now. Oh wait, no. I still had I still have to go back to get the berry to kiss me. I forgot. Oops. Come on. See if I can make it. Oh, no, I'm not going to make it. Damn. Right, let's see if I can... I don't need to go to the... I'm pretty sure I can try to... I can supercharge this. I think I will be fine. There we go. Easy peasy. Almost 2 minutes of time save, and I definitely messed up a few things here and there. Definitely messed up on a couple of things. Oh, forgot about you. Let me see if can I actually. Oh, so glad actually. Oh, there we go. Oh, Easy peasy. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. I'm so goddamn good at Spyro. You have no idea. That I didn't even know you could thread the needle like that. Gonna be real. I didn't even know I have to actually do the supercharge again. I actually have to go back to get the strong chest out the way. That whole week definitely left me with like a renewed sense of like vigor, and gave me like a massive sense of motivation. Wait, okay. I know, okay, so I know there's dudes in there. Gotta keep that in mind for later. And it got me really wanting to improve and motivate, and it motivated me to just really improve significantly on just on a million different things, like being a better runner, being a better streamer, being a better person, like in general. And that's kind of what I want to do for 2026, is to just really kind of be a better me. We'll kind of see how that works. That I know some doing I think I'm gonna have to go back to start, aren't I? Yeah. I know where to go to catch that. And this is gonna be one of the rare splits where I'm actually gonna lose time for sure. That's okay. I think if I just learn literally any form of basic routing in this category, it's gonna open up so much for me. All right, now. Damn. That's unfortunate. Because I definitely want to try to make it to SGDQ or next year's AGDQ as a runner there under my own merits. And I think I am capable of being that. I am definitely capable of being that type of runner. It's not going to be easy, of course, because it's freaking GDQ. But I feel very lucky in my ability to pull off something miraculous, like me, of all people, getting into GDQ, you know? Oh, come on. Because honestly, being on that stage, while I was extremely nervous, I was real motivated about the idea of being able to actually pull that, being able to do something like that on my own merit. It's just gonna feel, it's gonna be like, it is the last thing on my bucket list. Honestly, to make it to pull off getting to do a run at a major event like a GDQ. Darn it. Am I gonna lose time? I'm probably gonna lose time for sure. And ultimately, yeah, but That's not where I did not think he was gonna... I didn't press jump button. I didn't think so. I should have let go of the charge button, but... That was entirely on me. I can't even blame the game on that one. At least not fully. What is my strongest speedrunning game? That's an interesting question because, like, there are 3 games where you can make a case it is my strongest game. There are 3 games you can maybe argue. Them being SRT3, any percent, Pokemon TCG, glitchless. I'm missing gems. What am I missing? I'm missing gems. And Ghostling Yard 80%. I think... what? I'm missing a 5 from who? Was it you? Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. It was definitely one of those, yeah, because, like Pokemon TCG, I think, is... It's funny, I'm at 2 different minds with this. Wait, I know the key. I don't need the key anymore, yeah. But I didn't remember off the top of my head if there was even gems in here to even go out of my way off. Oh, damn, I didn't get the Baldar skip. That's fine, whatever. Because, like, I would love to run all those games at GDQ, at, like, mainline GDQ someday. Damn. I missed 3 planes? Oh my god, I'm washed. I'm so washed. Like, Ghostling Yard, I've already done it at GD Queer. Pokemon TCG has been in 20 gajillion GDQ hotfix shows, and I have a strong feeling the number's gonna keep increasing this year with the different types of the different types of GDQ hotfix shows. Pokemon. What the? Oh my god! How did I? That was. Why did my laptop lag? Why was there a lag spike for Duck Station of all things? Huh? Why was there a lag? Oh my god, that is ridiculous. And I'm gonna lose time probably again because I didn't get Boldar skip. And SRT, I mean, it's Spyro, and it seems to me like the GDQ is a lot more willing and accepting of bringing in PlayStation mascot runs. Oh wait, no, I did get Bolar, so I'm actually all good. I think like this GDQ was a rarity where you had like practically like maybe not, I don't know if you would call them the big 5, but name me a GDQ name me a GDQ where event where we've had Spyro, Crash, Jack, Ratchet and Clank, and Sly. When was the last time you can say we had a GDQ that had all 5 of those franchises in some way, shape, or form? Which, by the way, all of those franchises and their respective runs were just absolutely stellar. I super mega encourage you all to go look back on the VODs of every single one of those runs that I just mentioned on the GDQ YouTube channel. They're all stellar. Like, not a single bad one. They were all excellent technical showcases, and they were also very pretty entertaining. And they're also all, and they also ran, they also, were ran by pretty cool, cool people. The only one I didn't get a chance to hang out with much is Potty, who was running Crash 3, but my god, that Crash, Potty's Crash 3 run, holy, that was a marvel to behold. It was a absolutely stellar run. How did that one, okay, how did that one slip by? Genuinely confused. Damn, 15 minutes faster, even with dying and having to go for Boldar. Yeah, we're good. $110 flat. Okay, so my prediction was wrong. I thought that by the time I finish Magic Crafters, that I would world record would have been done by now. No, world record's I think it's like I forgot exactly what it was, but it was a high 119 by the AO. But yeah, I mean, but yeah, like Jack, Ratchet, Sly, I don't ever foresee myself, at most maybe be like casually play them. Casually play those games. But I don't ever foresee myself running them. No, it's just not, probably not the type of games for me. However, all of them were fantastic to watch. Like, you don't have to be a runner to appreciate how good some these runs were. Like, they were just absolutely phenomenal. I also didn't grow up with those games because I never had a PlayStation 2, so I missed out on Ratchet and Sly and Jack. I never had those games. If I had a PS2, chances are I probably would have ended up playing at least 2 of those 3 games, because like those were like the games everybody loved growing up, and I was a slave to trends. And I would have inevitably, honestly, I probably would have inevitably found myself playing Jack and Sly, because as a kid, those were probably the games that I would have been most likely to be intrigued about. Ratchet, like, it seemed like Ratchet's fun, or at least from an outsider. Ratchet's fun, but I just never. But as a kid, like that type of game never like appealed to me. But then like looking back on it and watching people do casual playthroughs of it, oh my god, no, that's I would believe that they are an absolute boatload of fun. Yeah, I could tell, Gartro, like, cause the Sly game that we had for, the Sly game that we had at our GDQ was Sly 2, I think it was episode 2? I think it was episode 2, the, that was being ran. And it was a real fun time. It was a real fun time. Oh my god, Bites! Oh my god, yeah, you were there! You were there! Oh my god. At Bites, another like amazingly fun, awesome person that I had the utmost pleasure at meeting at GDQ. You're one of the people that like I had like a slight regret that didn't get a chance to hang out with more during GDQ. But yeah, see what I mean? Like, there's so many cool people in PlayStation Nation that I just had like the absolute, like, this was one of the best weeks I've ever had. And I'm so excited. Did I seriously do that? Okay, you know what? No one can blame me. I'm a Spyro Reignited runner. Okay, that one was kind of garbage. Okay, well, back to Sparkless strats. How it was before. I've done this level Sparkless already. I can do this. But yeah, everybody was did a chicken die off screen and that's why I'm no longer Sparkless? That is actually funny. Oh, I missed some gems. I know for a fact I missed some gems. All right. All right, what did I miss? Okay, only a 5. Right there. Huh? What do you mean I'm already done? What? The hell you mean I'm already done? Oh wait, no, I already went for here. It was funny, but it's funny. I was already it's funny you actually mentioned that. Okay. It's funny you mentioned that because I was actually just talking about it, about like how for the most part there wasn't that much of a period where we were like trying to figure out like the type of people that we are, because like, granted, it's a humongous amount of people, and it's not like there was literally nothing, like no period of like or awkwardness where people were like a tiny bit into their shells. Admittedly, I was a little bit into that, a little bit in my own shell for the first couple of days, but like then I opened up like very, very quickly. What was bro trying to do here? What was bro trying to do? But no, it was definitely a but no, like at least from what little I was able to hang out with you guys, you were an incredibly cool dude. I am so happy that I've gotten to meet you and see you do your stuff on stage. Lot of fun. This kind of feels to me like obviously state of the world being as it is, and obviously with GDQ no longer taking place in Pittsburgh and moving to Hotlanta for next year. Obviously, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say we're not gonna have as big of a presence for the nation next time out. However, I do feel a lot better about like just kind of being myself and also just having an absolute fantastic time the next time I see kind of literally like anyone from the nation. Oh, come on. Hello? Thank you. I swear, if I don't gold this because of that. Okay, no. I had like 30 seconds. Yeah, Pittsburgh is I don't live in Pennsylvania, but I live in Ohio, and so obviously I can make the drive to Pittsburgh. I could theoretically make the drive to Atlanta. I don't wanna, but I could theoretically make the drive to Atlanta. Did I already get the hog here? Yeah, I already did, and I paid for it. Oopies. Oopsie poopsie. No, I did not. Now, I don't necessarily blame you for thinking that, because I did go to PA a lot this past year. I'm more than likely not going to go to PA as many times this year as I did in 2025. I did go to PA quite a fair bit. It was like, I think I ended up doing like 5 or so trips to Pittsburgh. If like before this past week, I was in Pittsburgh for the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo, which we had a in-person speedrunning marathon that whole weekend. Which was a lot of fun. I hosted, I volunteered a little bit, I did 2 runs of that in that marathon. I did what did I do? Right. How could I forget? Literally the most important, the most impressive, and I would say my favorite marathon run I've ever done in my life. Pokemon TCG hard mode, which it is on my YouTube channel. And if you're interested in that, oh, yeah, I forgot to do the little gliding thing. Charge gliding, that's what it's called. That run from the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo, in my opinion, is like my magnum opus in terms of marathon runs. It was not like the greatest marathon run I've ever, like the most, like in terms of technical ability, not the greatest run of all time, but it was my favorite because it had a blend of everything. It had a great commentary by myself. It had, it had good humor. It was very entertaining. The run was still, like, from a technical skill point, really, really darn good. So I'm pretty darn proud of that run. Like, in fact, I'm so proud of that run. Like, I actually ended up submitting it for AGDQ. Obviously, it didn't get in because I didn't get in with anything like that I submitted. I only got in with the relay. But it is definitely something to where I can, like, maybe I can consider doing this for, like, future events. It's not gonna be something that I'm going to be submitting every single time out because, it's a really difficult category. But for, like, special events and such, like special occasions, I'll whip it out. I'll whip out a hard mode, so long as, like, people understand that, like, it's not gonna be like the marathon traditional, like, people putting in like estimates of like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, closer to 5, like 5 to 8 minutes, slower than their PBs for estimate. Oh my god, yeah, that makes sense. Bog's gonna bog. For that one, my PB is a 59, and I'm typically putting my estimate like 15 to 20 minutes slower than my usual, than what my PB actually is, just because there's so much RNG variance, and typical, like, runs of it kind of fall into that, maybe closer to like high 10x, like low 11x, but it's like a just in case type of situation. Oh, I'm gonna be saving hella time here. Oh my god. I'm now remembering what I needed to do route-wise for Bog, and I really messed that one up. Oh, come on. Kara, tell your people to stop hurting me. Kara, your frogs are hurting me. Oh god, I have to do the sparkless now. Oh my god. Why am I complicating? You touch a dragon, touch a dragon, touch a dragon, touch a dragon, touch a dragon. You're not saving time trying to tackle everything sparkless. Okay, I want to say I think this is... Ah, damn. Wow, I'm saving. Oh my god, 4.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is where, this is where shit's kind of starting to open up. Oh my god, I'm sparkless again. I forgot. And you don't know, I'm not thinking of death. I've been in I've been in treetops like Sparkless before. Or like on green sparks, and I handle myself real fine. I can do that. I can do this, no problemo. God, I don't want to say like I hate this. I hate to admit this because there's nothing wrong with admitting this. But man, I'm actually kind of starting to have fun with this category. Not to the point where like, oh, this will be the new grind, but this could be like something to do if I have like, I don't know what to do and I have like 2+ hours of stream to kill. Get in. There we go. That's what I love to see. Get one quick roundabout here and okay. Too much speed. Way too much speed. How many lives? Am I at 2? Oh my god, I'm at 2 lives. Okay. I gotta play this carefully. I gotta play this real carefully now. Oh no, there's a life chest here. Okay, I'm actually mostly good. There we go. Oh, I forgot. Like, this is how little I know the layout to Spyro 1. I forgot that there's 20 gajillion life chests in here because you're kind of expected to die a decent amount of times. I should probably have gone to that dragon over there for... whatever, who cares? Ah, damn. Oh, not like it matters because I have to. I'm still gonna try to go for Stone Knot anyway. Is the layout for SRT1 the same? Generally, yes. If we're talking about the actual level layout, generally, yes. But when we're talking about levels like treetops, you play it very different. You play it very differently in Reignited because mainly of the way Supercharge works in this one. They changed it entirely during for Reignited. It's not like as fast or like as quick on things as like you're normally. Yeah, the camera just messed me up on that one. What the hell? That camera, woof. You know what? Might as well, screw it. I'm already back here. Might as well just do regular. What the? I didn't even do anything. Oh my god. Why can't I just try to go for... All right. I swear to god if I actually end up losing... How did I actually end up losing my charge? Thank you. Okay, there we go. But yeah, the supercharge mechanics is like... It's... Oh my... Oh, my heart just my life just flashed before my eyes there in just a second. I better not have lost any, missed any gems. But yeah, it's... Okay, good. The way it works in supercharging is the fact that a lot of the... in SRT, it's a lot more momentum and time-based, meaning that you have to spend a little bit more time building up your speed. Whereas, as you kind of saw right there, a lot of your speed is like you can get better and better and faster and faster and faster, but it's much quicker. You get to that point a lot quicker. In Reignited, no, it's actually a lot more is a little bit more difficult to do. So casual, especially casually, you have to kind of almost like forget how you do treetops if you're accustomed to doing like 120 or any percent in the OG version. It the same with a few levels in Magic Crafters with the supercharge and some levels in oh wait, I can just do this in Dreamweavers. But yeah, if your question is just straight up, is the level layout like pretty much the same? Yes. However, that doesn't mean you can tackle it the same way as you would in the original, because in addition to what I was just talking about supercharging, the movement engine is completely different. It's reworked from the ground up. So like, if anything, if it's closer to, we were talking about this like a little bit earlier. The movement in SRT across all three games, because they did not bother making a change per game, because every single game in the original trilogy had a slightly different movement engine. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was gonna get kicked. They made it to try and resemble a little bit to closer to Spyro 3, but even then, that's not like a perfect one-to-one comparison. Like SRT is like if Spyro 3's movement is floatier, it is you would call floaty. Reignited is like way floatier than that. I'm missing something here. Yeah, Haunted Towers, I would say Haunted Tower also. Oh, hey, by the way, I forgot to say thanks for the GL, Alk. It's been a while, Alk. Hope you're doing good. I would say I love Haunted Towers and SRT in terms of speedrunning, because it is one of the few levels where you really get to see SRT truly shine, like to like and give the game like its own identity as a speed game. It is generally like, go look at it, like how, for example, like in like past marathon runs for like a Toasted Cat or a Chamey, how they do it, Haunted Towers, when it's done like well, it is it's best way I can describe it is like, it's just beautiful. The movement is like beyond amazing. I can't do that. Like the crazy stuff that they do with the movement and like, for example, like a Haunted Towers, I'm missing a 2. Where am I missing a 2? Yeah, GDQ was like a ton of fun. Had an absolute blast. I'm pretty sure I missed a green somewhere around here. Damn. I thought I was saving so much time. Oh no, it was 2 reds. Okay. Okay. Still doing better. Oh, they are just rage quit. Oh. I'm not sure if I'm not sure you can say I won the race, but if other people are gonna say it, okay. Ooh, I nearly missed a key. Oh, I'm still, yeah, I'm getting zapped. Whatever. Is that the funniest thing in SRT3 Spike? Oh! Oh, really? I'm very curious. I'm missing a 5. I'm missing 4 gems? Where am I missing them from? Try to do a thing where you get the whirly gate quicker, but accidentally start an infinite roll on the rim of the arena. Oh, yeah, I've had that happen to me. But I had that happen to me once on a run. It was, I don't think it was like infinite rolling, but yeah, had that happen to me. Absolutely crazy stuff. Oh my god, we're like, yeah, I've had that happen to me. Oh, it's wild when that happens. I'm officially now losing time now. I have no clue why. Let me at least be 15 minutes ahead, please. Let me keep keep myself alive for that 2-4x. Oh my god, how did I miss every single one of these gems? Wait, did I miss it? Oh, I'm missing on one. What gem am I missing? Where's the one gem that I'm missing? And I missed that. That's cool. It's got to be like upstairs. Oh, right, the one by the balloon is right. I forgot. There we go. Damn. Fell into the lava at some point and died and got invisible after respawn. That is really, really funny. The one, my favorite one is thing that happened to me in regards to that is when I was like, I had like an outside shot at getting a PB. And this was like early into PC running SRT3 any. And I missed rocket storage, but I was on such a insane pacer that like I basically was I actually could still PB even with missing rocket storage. And I went for Purple Rock, which is the backup strat to rocket storage. And I don't know what happened. I executed Purple Rock, and then I guess I was pressing buttons as he was getting into the Whirly Gig. And when I got into Evening Lake, I just dropped infinite into like the infinite void, and with like no escape. And so I basically got screwed. I got screwed out of getting out of everything. Come on. Oh my god, it's... Ah, damn. Okay, I'm going to go back. I definitely missed some gems. Back where that second fairy was. That is... Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Damn. How can I... Whatever. Alright. What the fuck ever, dude. I already forgot. How do I get to the other side? Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I remember. I remember how to get to the other side. I have to say, my route is completely wrong. You know... You might be onto something. You might be onto something. Chat, Tarot discovered my secret. I'm actually pretty dog shit at this game. I'm actually pretty bad. Don't... The secret's out. I'm pretty actually bad at Spyro. Whoops. Yep. Yeah, that explains... Oh my god. Oh, come on. Do I seriously have to actually take a death here? I actually have to take a death here. I hate life. Wait, did I already touch the dragon here? Okay. Am I actually gonna lose time to Sparksless 120 here? I'm actually gonna lose time to Sparksless 120. That's actually nuts. Well, at least one of us is enjoying this. I swear if I end up actually taking a death here and losing my permaflame. Oh my god, I was kidding. I was kidding. Oh my god, I was kidding. I'm actually now have to do this Sparksless. Actually have to do this Sparksless. That is embarrassing. Please tell me there's fodder anywhere. Anywhere. Literally anywhere. Oh wait, no, there's fodder at the bottom here. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to bother to collect me. Ah, blue sparks is fine. God, if you think this is bad, just wait until I get to just wait until I get to Lofty. Oh, that's a disaster waiting to happen. I didn't miss anything. Okay. Well, for your information, Tarawa, of all the levels I've practiced, this is tied for also the one I've practiced the most and the least. As in, I don't practice at all. You think I actually came to this little plan? That wasn't never even the plan to begin with for stream. It was never gonna be a blind 120 run. I only did it because like last second I'm like, hey, you know what? I might as well I'm gonna do a 120. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Come on. Come on, Carlos. You're almost done. You're almost done with the level. Make any careless mistakes. Did I get everything? Okay. I want to say that that I think I got everything. Nope, never mind. I didn't get everything. I'm missing a 1 gem. What am I missing? What am I missing? What's the 1 gem I'm missing in this? Oh, there we go. All right. See, everything's fine. I don't know what y'all are worried about. I'm just straight up chilling. Let me just wait until this goober the full health. There we go. Oh, come on. What? Excuse? No. What? That's okay. Chad can. Okay. Everybody, y'all saw what I saw. That was actually kind of garbage. That was actually BS. Wait, did I actually wait? Did I miss a gem? Please tell me I didn't miss a gem. No, I definitely did not miss a gem elsewhere. In Haunted. Was there a gem? By the way, I'm like on the back seating. However, in this case, I have no problem if people tell me I missed a gem. I have no issues whatsoever. Did I actually miss a gem before heading into passage? Vote now on your cellular phones. Oh. All right. Oh, I missed these two. Did I miss? Okay. Okay, there was just it was a nothing burger there. Okay. Wait, that fodder straight up ate my thing, my flame. Oh my god, I nearly flirted with disaster right there. Oh, I was flirting with disaster and nearly had to say, okay, can these turtles just really not? Can they not? Thank you. This was just still kind of like just rounding things out at Dreamweavers. One thing that I definitely want to touch upon is sort of like my ideas for 2026, as far as the streaming is concerned. I like fundamentally nothing is really gonna change that much. I want to try to, but I still want to try to be like a better streamer and more entertaining streamer. Kind of seeing like everybody in their respective pushes for affiliate and partner really had me kind of like thinking about what I wanted to try to do to try to get better and grow as a streamer. I'm not trying to like think that like, oh, maybe I can push for partner. No, I have no right to be thinking about that. But it's like I'm nowhere near big enough for something like that. Not even close. It's not even. Did I get everything? Okay. But it can't hurt to at least try to grow it a tiny bit. And I don't know. It is kind of like, but the problem is there's no blueprint to be like a big time streamer. Everybody's journey is a little bit different, and obviously if there was a blueprint to try to be a big time streamer, everyone would follow it. And by extension, I missed a gem for sure. How did I miss that one? Okay, so my gem count should be good. It should be good. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Oh my god. Forgot 2 4x. Let's go 2 3x. Yeah, I kind of had that one coming. I kind of had that squish coming. But yeah, definitely want to get yeah. Oh no, we're going to. Oh, that's right. I'm going to Icy Flight because of the. Right. Like if there was a formula to be a big time streamer, then everybody would be a big time streamer, and by extension, no one would be a big time streamer. And I'm not trying to be, because but although I have had people give me advice on it, and it is good advice. One of the things I want to try to do is have a semblance of a schedule. I should not have done that. Can I make this jump? I don't think I can make this jump. I got live. Oh my god, I actually could. Oh my god, I'm goated. I want to actually have a schedule of some sort. I do like the idea of doing from say 3-4 p.m. Eastern time starts. I do like that idea, because that means I could, most days where I work, there's a chance I will be done with work by that point. So if I can. So if I can do that and stream for anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, I think that's kind of the plan to go. And on days where I don't have work, probably start at 3, but it gives me the chance to maybe run some errands in the morning, work out, have lunch, have breakfast, not be worried about any of that, and still have a few hours left to stream. But that's kind of where the challenge is. It's like what I just said is all fine and dandy, but it's still up to me to actually be able to execute it and be disciplined about it. That is definitely one of the things that I need to work on, is my discipline in a lot of different respects. That's part of the whole wanting to be a better me in every possible way. It's just being able to be a lot more disciplined and working my way through a lot of the goals that I have set out for myself this year. Okay. Okay, we're doing the inverse. That's cool, I think. Oh my god. Wait, which one did I miss? Oh my god, I missed you. I'm gonna be... I think I have lost time in every single flight level in this entire run. With the exception of this one. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go to kind of go about it. Like, obviously, not obviously being a big streamer is not indicative of the success you define, or what you define as success. If you just want to stream just because you think it's fun and you just want to have like a few peeps do interact, that's still pretty good. I think I'm kind of more in between, like, of that. I'm in between that and, like, I just don't think I will have the time to try and grind to be a partner, to be Twitch partner. I think that's the thing. I don't have the time to grind for it. But I want to try to see if I can improve myself in basically every other facet possible. I want to work on getting on original speedrunning content, which I have a few ideas, some scripts already in the works for that. Damn turkey. Okay, good. Oh, this will be interesting how I actually managed to pull this off. Oh my, wait, what the hell? How did he snipe me from that far? I could get mad. But that snipe was actually pretty damn impressive. You know what? Fair play. Fair play to you, man. Let's see if I can even remember what the hell it is I'm supposed to be doing in here. Am I missing? Nope, I'm not missing anything. Did I miss a... Yeah, I missed the ferry. I have to go here anyway for some gems. If memory serves me correct, I should probably try to aim for going here first. I think, question mark. Oh, wait. I'll get him back on the replay. Oh, hold on. There we go. I don't think I was gonna make it to this little island. Yeah, Lofty. Oh my god, this Lofty is really gonna. I'm trying so hard to like lock in because man, this level is the bane of my existence. And I have to already go back and I already messed up. God damn it. Okay, whatever. Whatever. We all knew that I wasn't gonna be able to pull that miracle off on the first try. There we go. Now we'll take a cheeky second try. Come on. All right, now. What was the point of the supercharge again? I forget. We'll find out together. Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah, getting to this little island. I forgot about that. Oh, wait, no, I don't need the ferry. I don't think I need the ferry, so I'm not even going to bother rescuing them. Huh, not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, I'll take it. Ah, damn. Oh, I'm missing a 5. Yeah. They're alive. You're still here. Where's the gem? Hello. But okay, but based on the way you I believe when you sent that message, I'm gonna assume it was probably like near the start of the level. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, never mind. I thought okay. Oh, did I just not like hit an enemy or something? Is that it? I'm willing to bet it's probably it. No? I'm gonna assume it's probably here. Nope. What the hell is it? Oh my god. Yeah. I knew there was something. I knew. In my mind, okay, that was entirely on me because I actually looked at that pedestal at first, but and I didn't lower it because like, oh, there's only a life chest. There's no actual gems in there. Whoops. Big ol' whoops. I'm probably gonna lose time on this jock. That's fine. Ah, damn. Trying to remember how. I think just grab all the as many gems as possible from here, and then just do basically any percent, more or less. Oh my, that was really close. Well, you're enjoying. You've definitely been enjoying this. You're like, huh? Look at this idiot missing gems left and right. You're just like, eh. I know where the gem is, but I'm not telling. Which does make for great content, I will say. Or at least great personal content. Let's see, 20. Okay, I have like 2.5 minutes left to try to beat this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose time. I'm like pretty darn sure I'm losing time. However, not a whole ton of time. Not a major amount of time. I'm not missing anything else. I think I already collected everything. Okay. No, you're not for this one. I'm losing time. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna. No. I'm losing time for sure. Not like I said, not a whole lot. But damn, that's painful. No! Ah, damn. Damn. I probably shouldn't have not have done that. Yeah, no, wait, I can do this. Hold on. I can do this. There we go. Easy peasy. 466. Oh, that terrifies me. I definitely missed some things, I think. I miss a one. Where's the one? Where is the one gem? No. What the? Why would you put it in? Oh, no, it's in there. Okay, I see it. Okay, I see it. Okay, it's in there. Okay, weird. Okay, so I did this fine-ish. Alright, that's fine. So if I had not missed that blue, I would have probably saved another, like, a whole minute. That is actually that's pretty impressive. And as far as I know, my dragon count is good. I don't think I missed a single dragon in this run. You know, I gotta be honest. This run did not feel as long as it has been. Like, this really did not feel like this has been a 2+ hour run. I've actually been enjoying it. I think partially have to do with the fact that I have people actually in chat in here, and we've just kind of been mostly vibing, which I so super duper appreciate. Like, this is kind of like closer to what I hope to have stream wise every single time out, if I could help it, or like have a fair number of people in here. I'm just chilling, just relaxing. We see me play video games pretty poorly. You know, the good stuff. Okay. Oh, Sparks, dude, come on. Sparks, oh my god, dude. Can you not? Can you not? We're actually nearing the end of the run. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Go to hell in the cove. Nope. Oh, goddamn. One thing that all right, so while on the subject of like streams and like the goals for the year, so the next few, like the next, I don't know, while is going to really be focused on improving games for potential marathon submissions. The immediate thing actually is not going to be like SGDQ, which, you know, we don't even have a submission period for that yet. That's gonna, because ideally, I think I would like to try and get PBs in like a lot of the games where I feel like I have a good chance of getting. I want to get top 5 NSRT 3 any. That's a given. That I'm not gonna give up until I get that. I wanna improve. I wanna break the next minute barrier, of PB. I think I have a 23, and I want to aim for a 22 in Ghostland Yard. And I honestly feel like I am actually capable of pulling it off. It's gonna take a lot of effort, but you know, when you want to try to get good enough to get into GDQ, you gotta pull for perfection. Not perfection, but you gotta be elite in most instances. However, the immediate thing that I actually want to focus on is Pokemon. Not even TCG. But I saw that one coming. Pokemon I want to make a Ruby, to be more exact, because I want to. So I've spoken about it multiple times at this point. But for anyone who doesn't know, I want to try to see if I can get into an in-person marathon event called RPG Limit Break. It's kind of just as the name says, it is a speedrunning marathon focused on RPGs. And it is in Denver. It takes place every spring. I want to go there. I want to go there as a runner, because I don't know if I can justify going to RPG Limit Break, even though I've heard it's a great time. And no doubt I would have a just absolutely beautiful time there. Even if I wasn't as a runner, even if I was just 1000% fully attendee. I do just want to try to get there as a runner and make my own mark in that marathon. And so with there are two games that I already run that I feel pretty darn good, not even needing to improve, that could fall under RPG Limit Break would be Mario Golf for the Game Boy Color, and whatchamacallit, and Pokemon TCG. Which, it's funny, because, like, I never really considered Pokemon TCG as, like, an RPG until I had someone, shout out to Alara, who basically heads the Steel City Speedster group, of which I am a part of. Wait, hold on. Are there... Yeah, I knew it. I knew there were some gems in here. Hey, I'm not completely clueless to this category after all. She pointed it out, like, Pokemon TCG is basically an RPG. You get stronger with the more fights you win, and instead of experience points and levels, you just get more cards. And I never really thought about it that way, but she did plant that seed into my head. And now I'm just kind of thinking like, oh man, you know, maybe RPG Limit Break is a completely realistic goal to have for this year. I would absolutely love to be a runner there and a host there. A host for RPG Limit Break. Oh boy. And that is going to be like the immediate grind because there really is not, there's not much time left for submissions for the submission period to end. I believe it's like February 15. So I want to improve if my... Why did I do that? Why did I do that at this point? Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to improve my Pokemon Omega Ruby any percent. I want to learn the other two starters in that game. I want to learn because in any percent you do Trico, or no, in any percent you do Mudkip and you do. Oh right, wait. Now I forgot how to. I forgot to do that. You do Mudkip, but you can. But there are categories for doing it with Trico and. Yeah, Trico and whatchamacallit, Torchic. Those are the other two starters you can get in that game. And I want to try to see if I can be a good enough of a player to where, you know, where I could potentially make that like a bid war. Or like choose my starter bid war. But the whole thing with Omega Ruby is that you don't actually have to catch a single Pokemon. You only just, yeah. The way it basically, it is a play in 3 acts. Oh my god damn. Am I really gonna lose time here? I'm gonna lose time here, I betcha. Thank god I have lives to spare. It's a play in 3 acts. You have your starter all the way until you get batch 5. And then after that, you get Latios. And then after you, you cap Latios all the way until Gym 5. Like, right before you get Groudon. And once you get Groudon, you get the, oh my god, it actually saved. Okay, whatever. I'm definitely losing time for sure. And then once you catch Groudon, the rest of the game is Groudon. So really, so it's not as daunting of a task choosing, like, having different starters. I just need to learn the different strats and the different battle styles required with going with Torchic and Trico. I'm trying to remember because, like, obviously Trico clears Roxanne. That's not a problem. No! For real? For real, dude? I'm actually gonna lose time, aren't I? Why did the fairy not bring me back to the... Yeah, I hate this. I hate toy. All the homies hate Twilight Harbor. I'm just saying. All the homies hate Twilight. Why do I have a feeling I missed out on an unreal amount of gems? No, I was actually perfect. What the hell? And I saved time? I saved time. I saved a minute. Oh my god. Could you? Oh my god. I'm gonna have so much fun. I'm gonna have so much fun running this back by the time we get to Twilight. Come on. Okay. You want to make sure I didn't miss anything on the other side. That's important. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? I forgot I was green sparks. All time to tackle this sparksless. That's fine. God, why did I do that? Why did I do that? That's, I can't even blame the game that one. That was just entirely boneheaded decision by me. Oh my god, Ben! Is that the legend Nintendo in my stream? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to make a second second chase. That's fine. Pretty sure that was the case last time around. For anyone who did not get a chance to check out GDQ or check out the Jack run that Bin and Cyphals had, seriously, you missed out. And in my opinion, and I'm not saying that just because Ben is here, you missed out on one of the more entertaining runs of the entire event. Because not only that it had an absurdly close rate that showcased so much of the game, there was the two of them also did a glitch exhibition, which it was absolutely stupendous. As someone who knows close to nothing about Jack, and the only thing I know anything about Jack was from watching Ricky's speedrunning video series on it. It was an absolute delight to watch. Genuinely, it is one of my absolute favorite runs of the entire event. All right, watch this. Watch it. I swear to God, if I take it. Oh my god, I nearly took a death on that one. Am I splitting here? No, I'm not splitting there. All right. Yeah, I'm...
Sorry I took so long. I kind of forgot about you.
All right. I can take a bit of a breather, because... Jesus, okay. I just realized I took this... I poured this cup of water to have throughout the stream. The stream's been going on for almost 3 hours. I have not taken a sip once. I blame y'all about... I blame you for not pushing the hydrate redeem. Shame on all of you. Poverty credit skip. Technically, it can work on... It can work on Duck Station, but it's a lot trickier to pull off. It's a lot trickier to do on... A lot trickier to pull off in on Duck Station, and... the opportunity for me to just completely like mess this whole thing up is significantly higher than on console. I'll take the time loss. I don't care. I deserve a little bit of a break. I deserve a little bit of a break. Oh, man. Oh my god. Speaking of GDQ legends, it's the golf with your grandma guy. And the only golf with your grandma. Never done anything else at GDQ. Never done anything else. How you doing, Joey? We've basically just been talking about like this whole about the entire event and just a number of different things. Really and just decided like might as well just do like a chill 120 run of this that I have never done anything. You were in someone's chat yesterday as if you were the golf with your grandma. My guy. See, this is what I was telling you, dude. This is what I was telling you. Calling you the golf with your grandma is so overplayed right now. I need to think of something original. That's where the Here Comes the Fall Guys guy came from. I could go for Hell of an Office. That would be more apt, but it also would be really funny just calling you the Falls guy. That's what I'm saying. People already were referring to you as the golf with your grandma guy. Relay guy does go hard. I will admit that. It does go hard. All right. Come on. Let's go. Come on. And just like that, it's loot time. Could this 2-3x? It definitely can't 2-2x. It can actually, no, yeah, it definitely gonna be. All right, time for the traditional Turn-Eye does not know how to loot. So he's just gonna have like the worst possible nastiest loot known to mankind. Motherfucker, I'm so sparksless. I forgot to get fodder. Okay, that's... It's not the end of the world if I'm... Oh my god, the final room's gonna be a nightmare and a half to go through. I just realized. The final room is gonna be... Oh. Can I actually get... I need to... Can I actually... Hey, SGDQ Games Committee, you seen this? This is what you're missing out if you don't actually pick me. This is what you are missing. I'm not saying you're gonna get great. I'm not saying you're gonna get great speedrunning. I'm just saying you're gonna get comically bad speedrunning. And isn't that in the end what we're all just kind of like aiming for? Damn it, couldn't get that one. Wait, hold on. I know the strat for this one. I know the 120 strat for this one. There we go. See, I'm not completely clueless to this category. Really? Third most? Holy, that is awesome, dude. Behind, yeah, Sunshine and Emerald. Yeah, that's no surprise that it's behind the the opener and the closer. But man, that Emerald run, oh my goodness, can I guess since we're gonna take 20 million years to beat loot, I want to talk about the finale. Because, oh my god. None of y'all were ready about the absolute madness the finale had. In more ways than one. So, the finale was Pokemon Emerald. Run by Adaf. Absolutely, like, dude's a legend. Dude's gonna be, like... He's already, like kind of big time. But dude's gonna explode. I'm gonna say... Dude's gonna, like, mega explode in popularity within the next year or so. I'm gonna predict it. Like, he's gonna be, like, unreal levels of... He's unbelievably talented, amazing stage presence, very entertaining dude, makes wonderful content, wonderful Pokemon content, of which I would love to try to, not emulate, but, like, I am inspired by some of the stuff that he does. He did the finale for Pokemon Emerald, and the category was just Pokemon Emerald, but like a modded version to pick the donations will pick his Pokemon. He's only gonna do like one Pokemon per run. Or one Pokemon per gym and Elite Four members. So we have a total of like, what are we talking, like 13, 14? Skips the entire story. It was a modded version of the game. Can I just... Thank you. And it started off with... whatchamacallit? It started off with Magikarp. And, like, already, like... It started, like, with Magikarp, Why Not, Sunkern, and it was like they were giving ADF like so much crap to work with, which okay, thank good. Okay, which, you know, that was kind of expected. Let's be real. However, it was going exceedingly long. There were a couple of times where like we kind of have to stop the thing, and he just couldn't be, and just wasn't able. And just was not able to be underestimated, which was a bold ambition going for 2 hours and 30 minutes. But either way, that's not the point. So later on in the run, what am I doing? I'm supposed to go in reverse, right? Just catch him off cycle like this, or catch him at the start, hopefully. Hopefully, yes, please, come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And then it was starting to get like pretty late into the run, and we're like, all right, let's see. Oh, I forgot where the door was. Oh, it's over there, right? And then we're just kind of thinking like, all right, when is this run gonna be over? Not that like it was starting to go bad or anything, but you know, it's 2+ hours, and then all of a sudden you hear the fire alarm go off, which just was like absolutely bonkers that it happened. And we all had to leave. Well, actually, no. Actually, no. Not all of us had to leave, because they only put the fire alarm in the first couple of like the first few floors. The really, really high up floors, they didn't have any. They didn't have to do crap. They didn't have to do crap. They didn't have to leave at all. I was watching the run on the 4th floor with Laura and a few people. And a couple of like old heads from GDQ volunteering past. And there we go. Come on, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, and there we go. I spoiled a little bit late, but yep, GG. And we all had to leave. I was in the freezing cold. I didn't have a jacket. No, I had a very thin jacket. I think I was wearing shorts, and it was absolutely miserable. It was absolutely miserable. And We were out there for like half an hour almost. There were like 5 fire trucks outside of the GDQ hotel. We finally got back in. Watched the end of the run, which, God, that thing went grossly overestimated, beyond horrendously overestimated. I enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the hell out of it. The crowd, like, I watched the finale like on the crowd because I wanted to be there in person for the finale video. A lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. Appreciate the GG's, Tyra and Smokyo. Oh, Smokyo. Glad you made it. Appreciate the GG's as well.